In the noisy and ever-changing world, we are easily swept away by the currents of others, their stories, successes, failures, and relentless judgments. I once got lost in comparisons, chasing desires beyond my reach, and in doing so, I lost my inner peace. But one day I realized that true change only comes when I dare to step away from that whirlpool and fully focus on myself. Focusing on oneself doesn't mean being selfish or neglecting others. It's a courageous choice to place yourself at the center of your own life, to truly know who you are, what you need, and where you want to go. When I started spending time reflecting on myself, I discovered the immense power of letting go of meaningless comparisons and unnecessary external voices. I learned to listen to my inner voice, to understand my feelings and deepest desires. This change did not happen instantly, but was a patient, step-by-step process. I practiced paying attention and focusing on my actions, thoughts, and feelings every day. From the smallest things like taking a few moments each morning to quiet my mind or writing down things I'm grateful for, to setting clear goals based on my true values. As I gave myself the proper care and attention, I found myself becoming stronger, clearer, and more peaceful. My mind was no longer distracted by worries about others, but fully concentrated on growing and nurturing myself. That focus was like a lamp lighting the path ahead, guiding me through challenges and inner transformation in a complete way. Yet on this journey, I also realized that focusing on myself does not mean isolating or rejecting connection. On the contrary, when I live authentically, I am able to connect more deeply and genuinely with others because I come to them with a whole soul and an open heart. From this deep awareness, I began exploring habits and strategies that help me maintain focus on myself so that each day is lived more fully and meaningfully. The next part will lead you to those secrets, habits I have adopted to keep a steady and peaceful mindset amid this complex life. When I began focusing on myself, I understood that change cannot come from willpower alone, but must be nurtured through small yet powerful habits. These habits not only helped me stay mindful, but also built a bridge to dive deeper into myself, where worries gradually fade and peace begins to reign. The first habit I cannot overlook is daily silence and stillness. In a noisy world, our inner voice is often drowned out. I set aside peaceful moments to listen to my breath, to feel each inhale and exhale, calming the chaos of thoughts. Stillness is not only sitting in meditation or external quiet, but also internal silence, where I connect with my true essence without judgment or comparison. This habit renews my energy and brings clarity amidst life's tangled scenes. The second habit is journaling, a journey of self-understanding and emotional release. I began writing down thoughts, feelings, moments of joy or frustration, and even unfinished dreams. Writing not only frees suppressed emotions, but creates space for honest and compassionate self-reflection. Through each page, I realized I am not alone, and every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Additionally, I learned that setting clear boundaries with others is essential for maintaining focus on oneself. This is not easy because it often comes with guilt or fear of displeasing. But when I dare to say no to requests, relationships, or habits that exhaust me, I protected my privacy and mental health. I learned to prioritize what brings positive energy rather than trying to please everyone. These boundaries are strong walls helping me keep peace and wholeness for myself. Next is the indispensable habit of self-care with love and patience. I no longer see self-care as selfish, but as a responsibility and a gift to myself. From maintaining good sleep and healthy eating to dedicating time for small joys like reading, listening to music, or walking in nature, all these acts of love I give to my soul. When I love and care for myself, I feel empowered to love and empathize with others. Finally, I found strength in focusing on the present and practicing gratitude for simple things. Instead of being swept away by worries about the future or regrets of the past, I learned to live fully in every moment. I am grateful for every smile, every ray of sunshine, every breath, small things that are the nourishing springs of the soul. Gratitude expands my heart and keeps my spirit light and warm. Each of these habits is like a solid brick, building a sanctuary for my soul where I can safely dwell amid turmoil and challenges. When these habits blend, I find myself not only slowing down, but living more deeply and fully, always maintaining focus on myself without being distracted by the noise around. From these steady steps, I continue into the next part of the journey, where focus becomes not just a state, but a strength to transform my life as I wish. The upcoming section will guide you through deeper strategies to nurture a mind and heart always oriented toward oneself. Once foundational habits are firmly established, the journey of self-focus opens to a new level, where mindfulness is no longer a momentary state, but a continuous energy, a resilient strength helping us overcome life's storms. These advanced strategies are not just techniques, but deep mindset shifts that expand awareness and reinforce belief in oneself. The first thing I notice is the power of establishing flexible psychological and emotional boundaries. These boundaries aren't rigid or close-hearted, but like a second skin, both protective and gentle. I learned to say no to unsuitable requests, unconstructive feedback, and negative external energies. At the same time, I remain open to new experiences, friends, and diverse ideas. These boundaries help me avoid being swept away by others' emotions while maintaining deep, sincere connections. The next strategy is daily deep self-reflection. I set aside time to review myself, not only successes, but also failures, weaknesses, and limitations, asking myself, what did I do today to nurture my soul? Am I living according to my true values? Helps me stay honest and mindful. Self-reflection isn't self-blame, but recognition and adjustment leading to sustainable growth. A very important strategy is cultivating compassion for myself and others. When focusing inward, it's easy to become critical and harsh, but compassion opens a wider space where I accept myself with all flaws and mistakes without losing love. It also helps me understand and forgive others, easing burdens of resentment and sorrow. Compassion is the bridge to deep peace. Additionally, I learned to harness the power of meaningful goal setting and clear direction. Knowing what I want and why helps me focus energy and attention on what matters, avoiding distraction and loss of direction. Goals are not pressure or burdens, but guiding lights, inspiring me daily. Most importantly, I know each small step holds great value on this path. Finally, an indispensable advanced strategy is developing the ability to let go and accept change. Life is constantly evolving, and holding on to old things or unrealistic expectations only causes suffering. When I learned to let go, not as failure but maturity, I felt lighter and freer. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation, but deep understanding that all things have cycles and every ending is a new beginning. From these strategies, I understand that focusing on oneself is not a destination, but a continuous journey, a process of nurturing inner strength to live a meaningful, free, and peaceful life. This is the path I choose, a path not smooth, but full of light and faith. Looking ahead, I know true focus not only helps me live better for myself, but also becomes a guiding flame inspiring those around me. This journey, though personal, has powerful ripple effects on community and world. So this is the story of advanced strategies helping me keep focus on myself, undistracted by the outside world, to live a slow, deep, and fulfilling life. The next part will be my closing message to you, those on the path of learning to focus inward to find true freedom and peace. The journey I share with you about focusing on oneself is not just a habit or mindset change, but a profound transformation of the soul. When we dare to pause, let go of what's unnecessary, and devote full attention to ourselves, we open the door to a new world, the world of true freedom, peace, and happiness. Focusing on oneself is a magical power, helping us rise above chaos and noise to hear our inner voice clearly and pursue the path we choose. It is not isolation, but deep connection with ourselves, from which comes genuine connection with others and life. Through each part, habit, and strategy, I hope you have found valuable insights to start or continue this journey. It's not always easy, but patience, compassion, and awareness are strong companions, helping you move forward. Remember, focusing on yourself doesn't mean abandoning or being selfish, but loving yourself enough to love others fully and enduringly. When you live authentically, you become your best self, and that is the greatest gift you can give the world. Life is not measured by what we have, but by the moments we dedicate fully to ourselves and loved ones. Allow yourself to slow down, focus, and live a meaningful life, a life you feel proud of and at peace with every time you look back. Thank you for journeying with me. I hope these deep and sincere shares empower and inspire you to always remember, focusing on yourself is the first step to a free and complete life. Start today, hold on to yourself, and live as you deserve. Each day is a new chance to live truly, deeply, and beautifully. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming exciting videos.